Hi, Steve Finn here from Finn Consulting Services. Your business itself is probably a really good business, and that's why you're looking at being able to actually turn it into a franchise or a license and then expand it. One of the things that you're going to consider, or you need to consider setting up, is how you actually measure their performance and how you then report on their performance back to them and back to the group so they know how they're going. And this is one of the things that they're going to look for and adds value to your system, because generally as an independent business, people don't really measure their performance much through, and they don't really know how they're going. They judge it basically on their bank balance and if they've got enough money to pay their BAS every quarter, and if they've got money to live on in the interim, pay their bills. But beyond that, you want to be able to measure performance, and you want to be able to measure against your KPIs. How many leads are coming into their business? How many customers are coming in? What's the average sale? What's the conversion rate? How many people acquire versus buy? Depends on the industry you're in, all that sort of stuff. What's the margin? What's the turnaround time from order through to delivery or providing that to the customer? What's the customer's rating of what happened? All that stuff. They're the different KPIs that you want to know. You want to be able to then provide that information back to automatically. It all should happen automatically. So the franchisee or the licensee can see it in a dashboard situation. They can see what's going on. They can look back last month, the month before, compare this month against the same month last year, that sort of stuff. So it's not always necessarily dollar related. What dollar revenue to bring in versus dollars last year. Yes, you should do that as well. But it's often the things that drive the dollars. So all those other things that I just mentioned there before. So I think if you have that sort of thing set up, you end up with a better network. People are more closely monitoring how they're going. And you generally, it's the old saying, you can't manage it if you don't measure it. So if you're measuring and watching something, you generally perform better at it, and that's what you want across the group.